Hi friends, Jay Sennett. Welcome to another edition of Cooking with Jay. Hope all of you are doing well. Today I'm going to prepare for you one of my personal favorite dishes. It's fairly simple to put together, but tasty. I'm going to make a pasta with a prosciutto bourbon smoked paprika sauce. I found this bourbon smoked paprika that is just it's out of this world. It's delicious, delicious. So I'm going to make this sauce, and it's I use prosciutto ham, and the pasta. I'm simply going to use spaghetti pasta. You don't have to, but you can use some linguine, whatever pasta you want to use. So let's go over to the stove, and I'll show you how I put this dish together. Okay. All right. Here in the saucepan, I have some olive oil. Just some olive oil, all right, and I'm adding some diced up shallots right here. That could have been a little hotter, but you know, it's okay. It's just okay. And here, my pasta is already done. You can see it's smoking and steaming. Yes, yes. So the pasta's already done. I'll show you how I put this sauce together. All right. Now here, this prosciutto, it's when you buy it, it's very thinly sliced. Okay, so I just cut it up. I break it up in little pieces, and then I pan cook it to where it gets nice and crispy. Okay. Here I have 3 or 4 cloves of garlic. I put a lot of garlic in here. Okay. A lot of garlic, because I love garlic. All right. And you can also use, I've made this before with bacon, and you can make it with pancetta ham. All right, just dice it up, get it nice and crispy, because the key is the flavor. That pork's going to give you the flavor, the delicious flavor. All right, so we have the shallots and the garlic. Now we're going to add some diced up tomatoes, okay? With a couple of medium size. Tomatoes. So you have the garlic and the shallots in here. And you're going to have a delicious sauce. And it's fairly simple to make. You'll see that I can make this in a few minutes. It's not going to take long at all to make this sauce. But you want to cook the shallots for a couple of minutes, then add the garlic for an additional minute or 2. Don't burn the garlic, okay? Then you add some diced up tomatoes to this. I'm not going to put any salt and pepper in here quite yet, but it's going to go in there, yes. Let's get these tomatoes in here. They'll start to get soft a little bit. I use 2 small, mid-sized tomatoes. You see all that garlic and the shallots in there. Yep. And we're also going to add momentarily, almost, all right. Now I have some chicken broth, okay? And just another few seconds with these tomatoes. They start to get soft. You also get some juice in there from the tomato, so it's going to help keep the garlic from burning and the shallots from burning. All right, so now I'm going to add some chicken broth in here. How much? Maybe 1.5 cups. Okay. Chicken broth. And that will cook down a little bit. Da-da-da. Now, I'm going to think about adding some salt. All right. And some black pepper. I put a lot of black pepper in here as well with the paprika. Okay, a little bit more black pepper. And now, all right, here's the tomatoes, the shallots, the garlic, and the broth. I'm going to add some of this heavy cream, about a half a cup of the heavy cream. Now I want to add about a tablespoon of this delicious bourbon smoked paprika. Okay? Oh man. And that the aroma right now is just absolutely amazing. Now I want to add some mustard. Okay, just maybe a teaspoon, small teaspoon of some Dijon mustard. Turn the fire down a little bit. Mix this mustard in here well. I have some Italian seasoning, which is basically, I have some oregano, some rosemary, some sage, some marjoram. But you can just add oregano if you want, or you can find the Italian seasoning. Just put some of that in here as well. Stir around. Get it here. All right. And you can smell that paprika mixed in here now. There are two more ingredients I'm going to add to this. A little bit of Parmesan cheese. Okay. Yes. Okay. Some Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to stir that around. Get the cheese in here well. Turn it down. Beautiful color too. That paprika is going to give it a nice color. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to add this crispy prosciutto ham in here that I've already cooked up. Okay. Whoo! Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so pasta's done. Now, you can let that cook for another several minutes if you like, but for the sake of this show and for purposes, I can eat this now. You know, it's pretty much ready to go. But ideally, I would probably let it cook for about another 10 minutes on a slow simmer, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Okay, you don't want to overcook it. If you're going to cook it longer, cook it on low heat. Okay, low, slow heat. All right. Okay, so I want to get my plate up here. I want to add my pasta over here while that's still simmering over there. And I'm only simply using spaghetti pasta for this. Okay, yeah, come back, turn this off, the fire off. Oh man. Oh. Those tomatoes in here. This is Parmesan cheese, but it's that smoked bourbon paprika. All right, now making a mess over here, so I'm going to clean my plate. We're going to go back over to the board. see the sauce that ran down a little bit, but present it like that. Here we have, ladies and gentlemen, my pasta with my prosciutto, bourbon smoked paprika. That is the dinner tonight. Very quickly again, some olive oil, heat up some olive oil, dice up, finely mince up a shallot, cook for a couple of minutes, mince up, dice up 3-4 cloves of garlic, another additional minute or two. Get 2 small medium-sized tomatoes, chop them up, put the tomatoes in there, stir around 2, 3, 4 minutes. All right, tomatoes will get soft a little bit, let some of that juice run out. Then you add some chicken broth, maybe 1.5 cups of chicken broth. Let that simmer, it'll reduce just a little bit. Then add about 1/2 cup of heavy cream in there. Then I add about 1 tablespoon of the bourbon smoked paprika, some salt and pepper to taste to your liking. I add some Italian seasoning, or you can just add oregano. I also added maybe 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, and about 1/4 cup of some Parmesan cheese. Now, again, the cheese too is to your liking, however much cheese you want to put in it, right? Salt and pepper, cheese, optional how much, right? And then the pasta, I'm using spaghetti, but you can use linguine, you can use penne, you can use whatever pasta you want to use. And then the prosciutto ham. Get the slices, it's thinly sliced usually, and I dice it up, mince it up, then cook it in some oil, a little bit of oil, get it really nice and crispy, put it aside, and then when the sauce, I have all the ingredients in the sauce, then I add that prosciutto to the sauce and mix it in well with the Parmesan cheese. Okay? Then you spoon it over the pasta, and you have yourself a great dish, very tasty dish. I'm Jay Sennett. Thank you for watching, and I just garnished it with some parsley, some Italian parsley right there. I'm Jay Sennett. I did say that right. I have to keep reminding myself who I am. Cooking with Jay airs Sunday evening starting at 6 on the WHRO Public Media Facebook page. Don't forget my Senate in Session jazz show on WHR VFM 89.5 Monday through Thursday nights from 9 until 1, Saturday mornings 1 until 5, Sunday afternoons from 1 until 5. I also host the R&B Chronicles, very soulful soul music, Friday nights from 7 until 8. And cooking, that's what this show's about though, cooking. Check out my cooking venture, my business, thecosmopolitanpalate.com. That's thecosmopolitanpalate.com. And you can see what I'm doing with my cooking business. All right. Thanks for watching, folks. I'm going to go have my dinner. Be safe out there, and we'll see you soon with another edition of Cooking with Jay. Take care.